This week on the Bridal Concierge Diaries, we're going to be visiting Mary Sinclair, the owner and lead cake designer of Genuine Cakes.
Our new brand of Genuine Cakes is called Juicy Couture. It's made up of 12 to 13 new creations of cakes designed individually and creatively designed around the princesses of our time. A bride nowadays can have whatever she can have her wedding cake, whatever she wants it to be. Gone are the days where it's a three-tiered traditional fruit cake with pillars and a bride and groom on top. We've recently created a cake for a sailor couple which consisted of the base being blue, represent the sea, the next two tiers representing rocks, and then they had a lighthouse on top. So the world's your oyster with regards to wedding cakes. A bride can expect a great service when she comes for the initial consultation at Genuine Cakes, and we will actually build the cake while she's with us, and they can also participate as well. Some brides just think that they can just have a three-tiered round cake, which is quite popular, quite traditional. But then when we introduce other shapes and sizes, then they realise that they can actually include themselves in the design of the actual cake by maybe adding a different shape. Or maybe even two different shapes, and we'll build until they get exactly what they're looking for. We were honoured recently to provide Cheryl Cole's birthday cake, which consisted of all different individual cakes made in the form of gifts. We had a little bag made of cake, we had a little trinket box made of cake, all assembled together, consisting of about 13 cakes. Genuine Cakes are proud to have created a number of recipes specially designed for cultural and religious requirements. We have on our portfolio at the moment eggless, dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, and we've also just recently introduced fair trade. There's definitely an increase for what we call speciality cakes, which includes the eggless, dairy-free, gluten-free, etc., because we do find there's quite a number of brides and grooms and family members who are either allergic to various products, and which we're quite proud to be able to cater for them. Hints and tips for a personalised wedding cake would be in a very American style, where they actually have their initials written on the cake. A lot of brides nowadays are actually having wording written onto the cake, so on each tier they'd have something written, something very lovey-dovey, which is quite new, which I would imagine in the next couple of years will be part of somebody's wedding cake. Cupcakes are very popular at the moment, and they've got quite a lot of life in them to come. What we've done at Genuine Cakes, we try to be a little bit different, where we have arranged the actual cupcake to sit in a margarita glass. We also decorate the margarita glass with either a bow or the colour scheme or whatever the bride has chosen. There's also an option for the margarita glass to act as a favour as well, so we can also put this in a clear box with a very pretty ribbon, so the brides can dispatch to each of her guests. Genuine Cakes do not kind of follow trend as such. We like to invent our own style and signature, which we find people will go for, because I would say 90% of the brides that come here, they come with an idea and want us to bring it to life. So we don't follow trends, we go with whatever the bride wants and we just elaborate on that. Genuine Cakes were the first to introduce fruit cake without the bits. It's an extremely unique product where it gives the bride an alternative to the traditional fruit cake. It's very light, it's very moist and enjoyable.
Thank you, Marie, for inviting us all to your lovely workshop and being able to see all of the beautiful cakes that you've made.